Hello, hello, and welcome back for another installment of No Excitement Theater as Perfidious Pete plays XCOM: The Long War. Yes, excitement has been in short supply of late, given my forced conversion into an Overwatch creeper, and last mission was certainly no exception. If I kept a diary of my XCOM exploits, the entry for last episode would just mirror King George III's entry for July 4th, 1776, and read simply, "Nothing important happened today." Which sounds like a really cool historical fact, but isn't actually true. George III didn't keep a diary, no matter how much I want to believe the claims of the X-Files, and trust me, I want to believe. I do. But, didn't happen. And also, you know what? Scully didn't keep that baby either from that episode, so you know what? Maybe Chris Carter was foreshadowing the entire plot of the 9th season with the whole nothing important happened today, because as far as X-Files goes, it was kind of a weak season. But man, wouldn't that be some sort of Chris Angel mind freak kind of shit? If Carter was such a brilliant writer that he pulled the wool over all of our eyes without even noticing that the sheep were missing, be like, yeah, nothing's gonna happen this season, it's just all Doggett and Ray Ace and you don't care about them at all. Also, this baby, it's a total fucking takeaway. She's not keeping it, and you'll never see it again. In fact, it's just gonna disappear. Man, that's some crazy shit. That Carter. Talented cat, but a devious son of a bitch. And speaking of devious sons of bitches, we actually have a new soldier who just emerged from Project Lazarus down in the tubes, and we probably need to get him taken care of. He should prove to be quite a devious son of a bitch as well, I think. Because looking at old Benjamin Lukic here, although Benjamin Lukic no longer, I can't help but notice his resemblance to robber baron and steel magnate Andrew Carnegie. He's got that same sort of look of kind of self-aggrandizement and smug satisfaction, and definitely the lush head of hair and gorgeous beard that Carnegie had. I might criticize the man, but the beard is beyond reproach. And I know that some of you are saying, you know, didn't Andrew Carnegie give away like 90% of his wealth? And you're not wrong, Andrew Carnegie was a huge philanthropist at the end of his life. He did give away most of his fortune, something like 90% of it, but when you have what equates to roughly $5 billion, in today's money anyway, it would be about $5 billion, giving away 90% of it still makes you rich as fuck. So, considering that Carnegie gave away a lot of his money, yeah, he did some good works later in his life. Was he still a robber baron? Absolutely. And the fact that he aggrandized himself by putting his own name on pretty much everything he gave money to, Carnegie Hall, Carnegie Mellon University, Carnegie Library, pretty much all of it has his name in there somewhere. So you know what? I'm going to put old Andrew Carnegie on the roster and hope he is as eager to aggrandize himself in XCOM as he was in real life and try and put his names on a few alien KOs. Go get him, Andy. Go get him. We also have one other item. Seems like we had a nickname maybe to do as well. Who was it that got a nickname that was like way inappropriate? Somebody did. Probably somebody who's tired since they would have gone out on our last mission. Let's take a look here. Somebody got a bum nickname. Where you at? Ah, William Blake. There we go. All right, so it's not William Echo Blake. That's simply fully inappropriate for William. There's only one nickname for William Blake, and that is Tiger. And yes, I'm spelling it the way Blake spelled it, T-Y-G-E-R. Tiger, Tiger. Go get him, Tiger. Glad to have you on board. Tiger, Tiger, you can burn bright. In the forests, in the night, I don't really care about your immortal hand or eye or your feel for symmetry, which is sort of a visual rhyme, not actually a verbal rhyme. Feel for symmetry, whatever. Anyway, you're taken care of. Let's get to scanning, see if we can do something actually productive, not, you know, accumulate vast sums of wealth and then try and undo the damage we've done during our lives by giving it all away at the end, Andrew Carnegie style. Yeah, sure, you can have some Mactoid cores, that's fine, I don't really need them. See, that was a very Andrew Carnegie-esque event right there. Be like, I have a bunch of these things and I don't have any personal use for them. Why don't I give them to you, the scientists and engineers of the XCOM project? Of course, henceforth you will be known as the Carnegie Research Labs and Carnegie Engineering Foundation, because that's the way I roll. Well, of course he succeeded. I mean, he's Jesus Christ. If Jesus can't succeed at getting magic powers, what chances do the rest of the team have? Honestly. I mean, if anybody was gonna succeed first time, it was gonna be Jesus. But we do need to get somebody else into the tube. And you know what? She's going to be so bad at it. I would like to put the Iron Lady in. We're not using her for anything, and I would like to get her a psychic ability, if for no other reason than the fact that she could use a neural gun link. I'm thinking about giving her neural feedback. Regen biofield is actually not terrible either, simply because it would make her immune to acid. It is going to increase her fatigue time, which I'm not a huge fan of. Neural feedback would prevent her from getting mind controlled, but the odds of her getting mind controlled are going to be terrible. And with the number of critical wounds the Iron Lady has suffered, Mind Fray is going to be basically not useful for her at all. It's simply going to just not work. As strange as this may sound, I'm actually going to go with Regen Biofield. 10 days to try. What's her chance like? It looks like 44%. I mean, it's basically a coin flip. It's a 50-50 shot, almost 6% shy. We'll take it. We'll give her a chance. We don't have anybody else really more suited to go into the tube right now, which is why I'm willing to consign her that spot. Alien Power Systems is complete. That's fantastic. We're going to build an alien power generator as quickly as possible. Also, the improved arc thrower project, UFO tracking. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff we want to do. Definitely going to build one of those. What are you? Alien Nucleonics. That is... Salvage more Illyrium. We'll look at it. I'm not sure we're going to need that, though. UFO tracking. It is useful. We'll probably do that one. And improved arc thrower we're definitely going to do. First things first, though. Got to pick a new research project. Get Dr. V and the scientists down there. Start cracking the whip on the folks down in the Carnegie Research Labs. Andrew Carnegie's in charge of shit now, Dr. Valen. And I don't know if your whole torturing sentient beings to death for your own sexual pleasure is really going to fly anymore. Because that guy runs a tight fucking ship, let me tell you. Really want to do this. 20 days is a long time. Really want to do this as well. 16 days, though, also a very long time. Pulse lasers has the advantage of unlocking supercapacitors, which I am desperate to have. Improved combat exoskeleton. That's trash. We don't really need that. Advanced power armor, though. There's a 1-day difference between advanced power armor and pulse lasers. And for pulse lasers, I'm almost doing that exclusively for the supercapacitor project, because I probably won't build any actual pulse lasers. It's just for supercapacitors. I think advanced power armor is going to be better. Also, slightly lower requirements. Really need to get alien propulsion done, though. I want firestorms, so I need them. I don't just want them, I need them. It's either pulse lepers, it's either pulse lasers or advanced power armor. This is a Sophie's choice right here. I'm torn. I don't know what to do. Oh, Meryl Streep, please help me. Please help me choose. Mighty Meryl Streep. Help me make the right decision. I'm going advanced power armor.
I appreciate your efforts to support
I want
the
Titan armor.
team, Commander.
Yeah, I sent you a couple new scientists, Dr. Valen. Yeah, well, let me tell you, you got them put to work. But those guys came with strings, Dr. V. They came with strings. If you have any questions about your new overlord, go see Andrew Carnegie down in the barracks.
We're always glad to have more help down here.
I'd remind Dr. Shen that he needs to go see Dr. Carnegie, because he's a doctor as well now. He promoted himself. But I'd remind him to go talk to Andrew Carnegie as well, but he'll forget, so it doesn't really matter. What do we need to do? Well, UFO tracking takes what? Just a fucking shitload of money is what it takes. Okay, alien nucleonics, wow. 20% more Illyrium. I'm not really sure that's worth it. I'm really not. We didn't do improved salvage for basically the same reason. We have more weapon fragments than we can use. Alien grenades, these are all done. Where is my, improved arc thrower? That's what I want to do first. 100, I don't care what this costs, just do it. So that one started. Got to get that. The improved arc thrower is simply non-negotiable. We have to have that. UFO tracking is interesting. I think we kind of have to do that as well. And none of the other stuff I'm really that interested in. The advanced salvage thing, we have enough Illyrium. I don't think we're going to need it. Now, firestorms do take a lot of Illyrium and alloys, but we have quite a stockpile, and the reason I've been stockpiling it is specifically for the building of firestorms. I don't think we're going to need it, but I think we do want to do UFO tracking here, so let's get that underway. In project, and then we're going to head up.
Keeping the boys down in the foundry busy.
Yeah, I sure am, Dr. V.
You've got another project ready for production.
All right, well, Andrew Carnegie will be along to give you your marching orders in very short order. 2 UFO power. We need 400 credits because I am going to need an Illyrium generator, so I'm going to build that. We need to get up to 400 credits, which means a nice trip to the old gray market. They call it the gray market, of course, because we're selling Grays, like little sectoids, commonly referred to as grays. I'm going to sell a lot of them on the market. That's why it's the gray market. Floater corpses, yeah, we'll get rid of some of those. Probably going to get rid of most of our corpse stockpile, or at least a big chunk of it. Hang on to those thin men for a minute. We got a lot of dead mutons down here. Let's drop down to 40 of those. Elite corpses we can't sell. Berserker corpses I can spare a couple. Cyberdisc Rex, nope, we need those for dodge modules. Which we should probably build a couple of now that I think about it. Drone Rex, not necessarily. Got some captives, don't really need to do anything with them. We could get rid of some meld. Probably meld we have... Yeah, it's going to be mostly meld. We have so much meld and really nothing to do with it. I'm going to go ahead and we can spare a lot of this. So let's get up to get the cash we need in order to build our new power supply. Actually, let's just sell our way up to 300.
Make sure the
seems fair.
equipment has been prepped and loaded.
Well, that's nice. Thanks, Bradford. Equipment prepped and loaded. You have it first. Breaking news right there, folks. The equipment is prepped and loaded. No idea what equipment Bradford is talking about or what he's referring to or where it's loaded up so it's going to be shipped to. But it is prepped and loaded, both. Not a fission generator. Why can I not build this? I am 14 credits short because I am an idiot. Or terrible at math, or both. Take your pick. Could go either way. Honestly, actually, both are true. Alright, where's my meld then? I need 14 more. Fine. Transaction complete. Now we'll go build it. Come on. Let's do this. Power supply. Not the fission generator. Illyrium generator. That's my girl. And this should be all the power we ever need. This should be providing enough power for us that we never have to build another single power facility. And I, for one, am quite glad about that. Power. Whatever else, what other problems we have, no matter what else arises, like the narrator from Fight Club, that power situation, we got that covered. That shit is sorted forever. No matter what else happens, that's taken care of. Heavy UFO activity over China, which we can't do anything about. Alright, so somebody else completed some psionic training. Tomoe Gozen, also a success. Man, everybody's doing really good in the psychic standpoint lately. We've had a lot of troopers going in and out. First-timers. That's 2 first-timers right in a row. Beginner's luck, I guess. Musashi, the Knife Man. We haven't had Clemens do anything in 100 years. He hasn't been on a mission. He hasn't been in a tube. We might cram him in the tube, actually. Isaac Newton had a critical wound. Steve Jobs could go in the tube as well. Atlas King has already been in... Oh, Atlas King is our priority. Yeah, Atlas King is absolutely priority tube member #1. So Atlas, you're going in, you're going to pick up Distortion Field. Atlas King is the priority. He's ready to go up to rank 2. We got to get that in. Let's get him going. Atlas King. Go get him, Harold. Do it for Madison. For Madison. 2 scientists and a support corporal? Yeah, I'll trade you a muton captive. I'm okay with that. Take him off my hands. I was tired of feeding him. Dr. Valen's going to be fucking heartbroken, but... Canada, let's just keep this between you and me. What do you say? Between you and me, the whole prisoner exchange thing there never happened. That guy never existed. Total black book job. We never had him in our custody. He escaped on the way back to base, and you guys picked him up. That's the way it happened. If Dr. Valen asks, that's the way that shit went down. All right, so we got our covert operation ready. Gotta send the old extraction squad, and hey, for once we have the less shittier of the shit sandwiches. This is the full team mission, which invariably means we're gonna be fighting on... It's gonna be the Fountain Plaza map, because it's always the Fountain Plaza map. I hate the Fountain Plaza map, and it's always the Fountain Plaza map. And the fact that it says roadway, a corridor with numerous vehicles, is a bold-faced lie. This is a fucking Fountain Plaza map. No one be confused when we go to the Fountain Plaza. That is not a roadway. Alright. On the plus side, I have done this mission so many times that I'm getting pretty good at it, actually. So, what do we need for a team here? Well, an officer is going to be of paramount importance. So, let's do... Helen Keller is not max... Let's take... Alright, we're going to take Captain Helen Deadeye Keller. No reason to not take her. This level, should she survive, and... Geez, I hope she survives. But should she survive the mission, this is definitely going to level her. That'll put her at max rank as well, which will give us 3 max rank snipers, all of whom are officers. I like that. What I don't like is my fucking button is gone. I don't know why it makes me so salty when the button is gone. I don't know why it makes me so salty, but it really does. It's such a simple thing. Fix that.
Excellent.
Fix that. Make the button not disappear. Okay. Starting off salty, and that's never a good sign. It's never a good sign. Anyway, we have a sniper covered. Having 2 snipers would not be terrible on this mission. We've done this map enough time to know that the dual sniper build has some benefits. I don't think we have any lower ranked snipers that we might want to take, though. I mean, I suppose we could take Radiohead. He's probably not going to level. We could also take the Duke, who is also probably not going to level. Let's take Marconi. It'll be fine. We can make do with Marconi, which would be a fantastic campaign for a potential presidential campaign for Marconi, or basically anyone's whose name started with sort of a sound. Make do with Marconi. 2016. This presidential election, all of your choices are terrible. It's choosing the lesser of two evils, and as we all know, choosing the lesser of two evils is still choosing evil. But this fall, we ask that you make do for the next 4 years with Marconi. Guglielmo Marconi for president, 2016. Make do with Marconi. I'd vote for him. If I voted, which I don't. We gotta have a scout. Let's see here. Virginia Big Bad Wolf is available. Could use the EXP, both regular and psychic. Mitch Pancakes Hedberg also available. Ava Don't Cry. Ooh, Ava Don't Cry Perone would. Oh, we could go for the double-double here. Both the psychic level. Oh, absolutely. It's Ava Don't Cry Perone. I want the double-double. One day I will achieve the double-double, and today may be that day. Also, the double-double, while I'm on the subject of things that should be good, the double-double would be the perfect name for, like, a new fangled hamburger sandwich from, I'm thinking, probably Burger King. Try the Burger King double-double. 4 times the meat, 4 times the cheese. The double-double. Basically twice as fast, clogging your arteries. Carapace Armor, Golf Rifle, Shadow Device. Ava Don't Cry Perone is set. Assault Trooper, we're gonna want one. We could take a good one. Eleanor the Wolverine Roosevelt would be alright. Teddy and the Bench are back in action. I don't want to take 2 assaults on this mission. Well, 2 assaults is kind of useful on this. You know what? Let's just take engineers and blow the holy living shit out of everything instead. So we're just going to take 1 assault. That assault trooper is going to be the Wolverine. Eleanor the Wolverine Roosevelt. We're going to give her a little bit of carapace armor. And nothing fancy here. Alloy cannon. Shredder ammo. Does breaching ammo and shredder ammo stack? Nullifies extra damage reduction penalties for shotgun, glass, primary weapon. I'm going to say yes, they do. Shotgun, shredder, breacher, alloy cannon, carapace. We're not going for captures on this one because, of course, it's Exalt. Capturing is completely pointless and irrelevant. They have nothing that we want. Engineer. Yeah, I like my double engineers for these missions, and we can get by, since we are going to have the Emperor on point, we can get by with one of our lesser gifted engineers, so this will be a good opportunity for one of the newbies to get some action. And since Tomoe Gozen did just recently get out of the tube, I think this is a perfect opportunity to employ the little princess in action. So, princess, get yourself up. Little phalanx armor for you. We're going to go with... Where's your Gauss carbine? There it is. Some alien grenades. Let's get you locked and loaded. We need a medic, probably. I mean, I'm assuming at some point one of our guys is going to get shot and the cries of medic are going to go forth and be necessary. Don't really need to take Jesus, although he is recently psychically powerful, so some benefits to getting him a little psychic EXP. Wouldn't mind going with one of our lesser gifted guys. It's either Mary Mallon or Ernie Shackleton. Maud Fraser. Okay. Maud. So I guess that's going to be B. Arthur then, probably. I mean, I'm just guessing who she'll be when she comes out of the tube, but I'm thinking B. Arthur. Good candidate. I mean, B. Arthur was Maud. Let's just send Sir Ernie. I want some quiet, calm competence on this mission, and I think Ernie Shackleton... You know what? I'm going to give you carapace armor, Ernie. I want to keep you safe. I need you alive, sir. You're one of the few medics I can count on in every situation. You've never let me down yet, and I need you to make sure and stay as healthy as possible. Radiohead, Wolverine, Don't Cry Perone. So I got 2 slots here. We don't have a gunner yet. We should probably pick one up. I'm not real finicky about the gunner. We could take Horatio Nelson. I'm sure he'd do a fine job. We have anybody? We could take the Baker. She has distortion. You know what? Let's take Marie Antoinette. No, I'm not taking Marie Antoinette. That's overcommitting. This is just... I say just an extraction mission, but we haven't really exactly had a terrifyingly difficult time on these missions. We've got the Baker. We've also got Mary. You know what? Let's take Bloody Mary. Been a while since Bloody Mary's had a chance. She is solid. I mean, she's not fantastic. She's durable. She's dependable. She can equip the Neural Gun Link because she's psychically enhanced, and that's it. Mary Stewart is your serviceable. She's like your Andy Samberg of the SNL cast. She's not a superstar. She's not going to go up and be somebody ridiculously famous. They were just, you know, sort of a serviceable journeyman kind of comic who stood in there and chipped away for a few seasons and now is ready to quietly fade into the background and never be heard of again. Sort of like a Joe Piscopo, if you will. That's Andy Samberg, kind of your Joe Piscopo, sort of a journeyman level work. We got one more slot, and I really don't know what to do with it. What are we missing? Anything? Gunner, medic, engineer, sniper, assault, sniper, scout. We're not really missing anything, so we got a commander's choice kind of instance here. Don't need Edgar Allan Poe. We already have an officer. Lawsuit, jobs. Lady Di is tired. We could take Jack Kirby. Yeah, let's take the Gonzo, man. It's been a while since Gonzo's been out of the box. Let's give him a chance to go romance a chicken or two. See what I did there? I made a Muppet joke. Yeah, and also a joke to our previous series where we had a pilot who fucked chickens because his name was Gonzo. Yeah, alright, you know what Alright, I'll shut up now. Sometimes I get too terribly pleased with my own fucking cleverness. And it just makes me feel like an asshole because I know that I am not clever. Alright, off we go. I've been sniffing enough of my own farts right now. Let's just go to work. Oh, fantastic. Let's just land right on top of the alien base. Also, Exalt, could you have picked a more conspicuous location to operate out of? What a surprise! It's the Fountain Plaza map. Who's surprised? Didn't see that twist coming. That's some Chris Carter, Chris Angel mind freak shit right there. Because it's, you know, I said, we're totally going to fight on the Fountain Plaza, and then I was like, this won't be the Fountain Plaza, I'm waiting for the twist. And then the twist never happened. Basically, what you've just seen is the plot of every M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie ever made. The twist is that there's no fucking twist. What a twist! Except it's not. It's really boring. I pick on M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, but I actually liked a couple of his movies. I thought Signs was pretty good. Despite having crazy ass in it, it was still okay.
But if Exalt manages to hack the encoder,
Sixth Sense, it was serviceable. Unbreakable was actually quite good. I really liked that one. Hey Bradford, this is like the 85th time I've done this mission, so the whole mission briefing thing, you can just skip it, man. You don't. Totally unnecessary. Completely and totally unnecessary. We're gonna put Napoleon in position so that he can go hack the thing next turn. Alright. So, sort of standard deployment, guys. At this point, I want to say you know the drill, because you fucking know the drill. We've got a pod that appears to be right over in this area. Let's try and avoid popping them if at all possible.
Position confirmed.
Ernie, let's have you come over here. You see nothing, which means we're going to bring you up the side angle here. There's going to be nothing on this side street either, because we can see all the way to the device, so no real need to be careful there. Goes in. I don't really need you there. Where's my gunner? Bloody Mary, can you make it? You cannot. Alright, well, we'll put you here then. Deadeye. Good old Helen Keller. I'd love to get you up high, Helen. What are the chances we could have you grapple on top of the bus? Any chance at all? Can you grapple up there? You can. Is that gonna pop a pod? Maybe, and it also kind of exposes you to a somewhat unhealthy level of a... probably don't need you there. Let's just have you take cover behind the nice lion statue. This lion statue donated by Andrew Carnegie, by the way. This is the official Carnegie lion statue. Just wanted to make sure everyone knew. Don't cry. Let's send you up on the flank here. Jack Kirby, we're going to put you on the corner of the bus. Oh, that was terrible pathing, Kirby. Really hope XCOM 2 supports, really hope it supports variable pathing. Like, pathway, checkpoint sort of pathing. You can study your weapon, Marconi, because you're not a very good shot. You're going to need it. Eleanor the Wolverine Roosevelt, you're sprinting headlong as fast as you can towards the front. We're going to need you up there shotgunning around the old objective in just a moment. So there's turn for us. Those guys are not active yet, but we know where they are. Anybody actually make it into the zone? So there's two ways we could go about this. We could play it cautious for a turn, or we could just be brazen. Have Napoleon run up, hack the thing, whip a grenade into those guys. So do we slow play it, or do we go balls to the wall? Honestly, I think we just go balls to the wall. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna have Ava Don't Cry Perone head up here first. She'll activate these guys for us. Which is fine. We kind of want them activated. There is a Rocket Man that we need to be somewhat aware and careful of. I don't want to hack the thing if I don't have to. If I don't have to hack the thing, I would prefer to not. But I don't really foresee... Yeah, this... Oh, God. We've just made a tragically terrible error. Please tell me that was not a double move. Okay. With Ava Perón in the way, we actually can't get to the thing to hack it. That's real bad. So Ava Perón has got to move. We're going to take the double move.
If our operative gets close enough to access one of the communications,
yeah, I know how it works,
Exalt
Bradford.
nearby,
Again, not my
they should
first
be able to
rodeo
use
here,
the
champ.
encryption keys from the intel to
Again,
temporarily
Bradford,
disable the enemy's
not my
comm
first
system.
rodeo here. Hack it. Hack the thing. Alright, so none of these guys can shoot. Now, the question is, do we want to advance while they can't fire? We could run and gun and probably kill one. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. None of these guys can shoot, and even the guys that are on the map that we haven't spawned yet, they also can't shoot. They're active, their weapons are going to be disabled. This will flank their whole team and encourage them to move. And I think we take Napoleon up and around and just have him connect the dots. 1, 2, 3 on the dash. We could have him throw a grenade here and it would have tangible benefits for us. But I still think probably the best bet is to get him in position next turn for the hack. And if we need to, the hack and grenade. Also, this is going to have him in a flank position as well, so again, encouraging our enemies to move. Helen Deadeye Keller, 50%, 65%, 50%. Let's go for the 65 here. It's good. It's not great, but it's good. Ooh.
Shot wide.
Are you feeling okay, Helen? I mean, that's not like you at all. The miss there, that's really unlike you, man. What's going on? Is everything okay? 71% for Radiohead? Alright, we'll take the shot, Radiohead. He did steady his weapon, it's important to note. Helen Keller did not. He got the hit, but no kill. Jack Kirby has no shots, huh? Alright, well, Kirby, we're going to bring you up here. And we're just going to shift the engagement zone of the entire battlefield, I think.
Got it covered.
Let's bring Mary Stewart up here. She still does not have a target, so we're going to have her hunker down. Little Miss Gozen, we're going to need you up in the thick of things, because again, I think grenades are going to be the order of the day next turn. None of our foes can shoot. The Rocket Man needs to die next turn, because that guy is a problem. Ernie, we're just going to bring you up to the corner full cover. You can camp this spot. Everything will be fine. Alright, Exalt, let's see what you got. I mean, I know exactly what you have, because this shit has gotten fucking formulaic at this point. Some of you are going to run for the scanner because you're idiots. Yep, there you go. Wow, he didn't go for the scanner zone. I'm very surprised by that. Must have been because he was flanked. Oh, you're dead. So a double kill for the Wolverine, despite the fact that she only shot once. That's why we love her. Close encounters is fantastically useful. That guy's gonna take cover behind a car and reload. And the Rocket Man did something, but we're not sure what. He can't be on Overwatch, because bullets, so... Where's the Emperor? Alright, Napoleon, we're gonna bring you to, let's say... Here, we may not need the hack this turn, and since we only have, actually, we only have 3 active. I don't think we need the hack.
Getting it done.
We're gonna bring the Wolverine up here. She's gonna pick up another kill in all likelihood. If this doesn't kill the guy, her second shot will. She does have hit and run. Not even gonna need it. Another flank shot here at 81%. No reason to not take it.
Target down.
4 shots, 4 kills. The Wolverine is tearing them up like her namesake. She's gone full on Berserker Barrage here. All right, Jack Kirby, we might as well have you shoot from here because your shots aren't going to get a whole lot better. Nice whiff, by the way. I suppose we could hollow target for you to make things a little better. Mary Stewart only has 1 shot. Let's have her go ahead and double up here. This will apply hollow targeting for Kirby's subsequent shot, and if we could get lucky enough to hit the guy, which clearly we can't, we probably could have gotten Kirby a kill, but that's clearly not in the cards. Go ahead and take your second shot there, Jack. Fantastic shooting, everyone. You guys are doing a bang-up job. Really good, everybody. Real good. Real good. You guys are making me salty, is what you're doing. You're making me salty. So all of this cover then needs to disappear. Goodbye. The only way we're ever going to hit this guy is without cover, and it is worthwhile to note that this is a Rocket Man, so he gotta die. We cannot suffer the Rocket Man to live. Like a witch of old, thou shalt not suffer the Rocket Man to live. But that's okay, because Helen Keller is there to put one in his eyeball. Right in the face. Oh wait, that wasn't a Rocket Man, that was just an operative. I still feel better for him being dead and me not being dead. I still feel more comfortable with that. Bring Tomoe Gozen over here. We're gonna drop Gozen into Overwatch. Ernie Shack. There really isn't anywhere for you to be, is there, buddy? Why don't you just be on Overwatch? Little Ava Perón, I suppose we could bring to the corner. She won't be on Overwatch, but that's fine. She's in cover, half cover, full cover for Ava Perón. There's a reason we call her Don't Cry, because half cover will never make you cry with Ava Perón. It's gonna keep her safe. Here comes the guys I was expecting last turn, infiltrating the combat zone. We're gonna get a free shot from Ernest Shackleton. Another whiff.
Missed.
Has anyone other than Helen Keller and Eleanor Roosevelt
Someone is
actually
attempting to
put a
access the
bullet in
encoder,
an
Commander.
enemy
We
body?
can't allow Exalt to hack that equipment or they're
It's
going to
fine,
locate the
Bradford. I'm gonna
transmitter.
bomb the shit out of it with grenades in a second anyway.
Damn it,
Don't
enemy's
worry,
still
it's
alive.
gonna be fine. This is less good. Pot of snipers, they are now activated. Alright, that's a bit of a
Got wave
problem.
of new signatures closing on strike
Yeah,
one,
we got
Commander.
8 trillion
Multiple
guys, so
hostiles
Napoleon is
inbound.
gonna have to hack the thing. That's a dead given. We can't have this many guys shooting at us. There's way too many. Fortunately, Napoleon is on scene, so I mean, it's not really that much of a problem. Alright, Emperor. We need you on the hack and then probably running like hell towards the next hack. 'Cause I don't think we're going to be able to kill all these guys in a single turn. None of them are on Overwatch, though, so we should pick off what we can pick off. So let's just take a look and start calculating shots, see what's best. I don't want to shoot at those guys because they're all going to suck a grenade. Speaking of sucking grenade, let's actually make that happen. So Tomoe Gozen's going to advance to
Got it
here.
covered.
She's going to send a grenade up and over and destroy this cover. This should enhance everyone's connect percentages quite nicely. Don't go on Overwatch. A grenade is what is needed here, Tomoe Gozen. And this is where you prove your vast superior worth over a Rocketeer by not accidentally destroying the intelligence. That seems respectable. This is going to make all this cover be gone. Our intelligence will still be intact. One of those guys is just straight up dead. So Tomoe Gozen doing some fine. Oh, Eleanor Roosevelt does not have an abundance of bullets. One should always have an abundance of bullets, I find. An abundant amount of bullets really does make every situation better. An abundance of bullets helps the enemy be dead. The enemy be dead. Enemy be dead. An abundance of bullets helps the enemy be dead in the most delightful way. Somebody, okay, so far it's, if you're not a sniper, you can't hit the broadside of a barn. We should have really brought George Custer if we're talking about broadsides. Can you get any kind of cover here, Jack? No.
I'm on the move.
You can get half cover specifically, which is bad. 57% at this guy is not shameful. Kirby actually hit him for 4 damage. That's the best you got, huh, Kirby? 4? Well, I'd say I'm not disappointed, but it'd be a fucking lie, so I'm not gonna say it. Let's take the double 40% here. If we get one connect, we might get lucky and get a kill. Yeah, not quite. But we could. Okay, so Mary Stewart is also on the job. Back-to-back double 40s. Mary Stewart bucking the odds a little bit for us. Helen Keller has the 1 shot. It is not a brilliant shot. Probably still worth taking. Ernest Shackleton. There's still really nowhere good for you to be, is there? You know what? This 48%er? That's fine. Go ahead and take it. You're gonna miss. That's fine. Yeah, see? No surprise.
Missed the target.
We do have little Ava Don't Cry Perone who could come up here and go in the zone for us. I'm not sure that's the best use of Ava's talents, though. It leaves her somewhat vulnerable. This guy has a lot of health. We're gonna need probably the Wolverine on that dude. But the Wolverine, very little... Okay, here's what we do then.
Moving to position.
We bring the Wolverine to here. She's gonna shoot this guy in the back. This should be a flank shot. It is not a flank shot. Well, shit. I was gonna bring her in and have her kill that guy and then use her hit and run action to reload, but clearly that's not gonna happen. So let's have Ava Don't Cry Perone. This will be fine. We'll bring her up here. She'll flank this guy. She will go in the zone. This is going to be a freebie. It can't not kill him. It can't miss. It has to do at least 1 damage, so that guy's getting killed. In the zone triggered. We don't really have to worry much about cover. Let's just take whatever her next best shot is. Looks like it's this 75%er, which is fine. You are hollow targeted and hit. Alright, Napoleon, you gotta hack the thing.
Enemy communications
We got
are down.
way too many guys
Should
to let
keep
him shoot
Exalt
at us.
busy for a while.
Now, the question is, do we go for the final pillar and the grenade next turn? And I think the answer is yes. We could have gone half distance and chucked a grenade, but I don't really think it's probably worthwhile, and there's a lot of fucking guys back there. Alright, Keller still just has the 1 shot, huh? I'm actually tempted to just have Helen Keller reload. Now, she doesn't have double tap. She can reload next turn. It'll be fine. She's got Marconi backing her up. She also just straight up killed that dude, so she's killed her only target. That I'm totally comfortable with. Also, nice fucking work. Let's take Eleanor Roosevelt has got to reload. She's just going to stand in the open like a goon and reload. But again, these guys are all helpless. I love the speedy engineer build. It's so good. And yeah, Napoleon hasn't killed anyone yet this mission, but the operative word in that is he hasn't killed anyone yet. He's gonna kill people. He's gonna kill some people. A lot of people. A bunch of these guys are gonna get grenaded. Between he and Tomoe Gozen, these guys are fucking wrecked. You're just gonna stand there like an asshole? He's just gonna stand there like an asshole. Okay. I suppose it's fitting. I mean, he's an Exalt trooper. He kind of is an asshole, but just standing out in the open like an asshole really is sort of not a good choice. Reloads all around over there. We can hack again if we need to. Alright, so Helen Keller's turn is decided. First thing she's gonna do is reload. Marconi has some shots. 36 is bad. 41 is not great. 61 is better. Well, we may as well just kill the guy who's standing out here in the middle of nowhere like an asshole. And we're gonna reload next turn, so no disadvantage to not using the precise shot here. We're missing our next turn anyway for a reload. We can reset the cooldown. And there we go, right in the face. Man, Marconi is all about the long-distance dedications today. He's connecting back-to-back all over the place. Eva Perón will come back to you after we see what the Wolverine can do. Well, first off, just to make sure I don't dick this up, and also figure out where the Wolverine is most needed. We bring Napoleon to here. Yeah, I know, there's a lot of guys over there, Napoleon. Nobody's surprised by this. We hack the thing, and then I think at this point we can probably have Napoleon chuck a grenade for us. He's not going to be able to make it to the next one next turn. Or do we just have him go for the hack again? He's got a lot of guys over here, and he could kill some. Yeah, we're going to kill some people. It's time for Napoleon to begin reaping the whirlwind of destruction. This, between the grenade explosion and the exploding vehicles, should be plenty of damage to kill those two guys. Alright, well, that car is on fire, but not exploding. That's bad. Keller, we'll come back to you in a minute. Let's see if Mary Stewart has a shot. Tomoe Gozen can go deliver some more delicious grenades for us. Mary Stewart has one shot, but it's not an actual shot. So we need to reposition her then. Let's bring you up here. And if you can mind fray someone, we'll have you do it. You can't mind fray anyone. So if you can double move, we'll have you do it. There we go. Jack Kirby, we're going to have you take Tomoe Gozen's spot in a minute. We need to take a little bit of the pressure off of the Emperor here. I don't know if she's going to have line of sight to that person from this tile. I don't think she will. She will be able to see the other two targets I kind of want dead, but she could do that from here as well. We're going to have Eleanor Roosevelt come over here. She should be able to kill one, kill two. She has a ton of people flanked, so this guy's all the way dead. Oh, you're not standing next to an exploding car. No, your car has already exploded. So Eleanor Roosevelt is safe. That man is not safe. That man has a... excuse me? Why did I not get hit and run there? That guy was absolutely 100% flanked. Okay, well, that makes me fairly salty. Fairly salty. So I guess we can't put Eva Perón here because she's gonna... Yeah, that's not good. That car's gonna explode.
Bien.
So let's bring Eva Perón around over here, and there is a rocket man that we're leaving unmolested. I don't like that. This is probably not gonna kill that guy, even if it criticals. It's worthwhile to note that none of these guys get a shoot next turn, so, I mean, we already hacked their thing. They're not gonna be shooting. Gozen, give me Tomoe Gozen. Gozen's gonna come over here. That is full cover, which is fantastic. She's gonna drop a grenade on our foes. Bam! A little bit of Grenado. Also, this Grenado may not just kill a guy. Actually, we should drop it on this guy, because it's gonna kill him. Might also set off an explosion on that truck. Maybe. Nope, actually didn't kill a guy, didn't kill any guys, and didn't explode the truck. That's disappointing. Alright, where is Jack Kirby? Kirby, come on, I need you up and in the fight here, champ. Well, I guess you'll just stand out in the open and reload. Man, Kirby is real slow. Like, disappointingly slow. And I think we're probably going to use Helen Keller's command ability here, assuming we can on Kirby. Not him. Interesting, but no, we actually can't do it. Well, I suppose we'll have Helen Keller throw the hook then. Throw the hook, Keller. Nobody can shoot at you this turn, so no disadvantages to being on top of the bus. Got Keller in position. Ernest Shackleton, we kind of need you to get up and maybe offer a little fire support. There's really nowhere good for you to be. This should be fine. No shot from Shackle this time, but no shots from the enemies either. They might throw some grenades at us. That's the best they're going to be able to do. Rocket Man is moving because he is flanked. He has unflanked himself. He's going to reload. Alright, so Rocket Man has got to die next turn. We have no choice in that. The Rocket Man has got to be all the dead. He's going for the thing. Ernest Shackleton is there for the block. I'll take Ernest Shackleton to block, Chuck.
They're moving to flank me.
Yeah, you're fine. You're not actually flanked. Stop fucking fretting, Eleanor Roosevelt. These guys are idiots. They're gonna go for the thing instead of shooting anyway. We don't really have to worry. They're clustering up very nicely for us to drop a bunch of pineapples on their heads is actually what they're doing. No idea what that guy's hoping to accomplish.
It looks like Exalt has additional reinforcements coming in, Commander.
Yeah, well, one less, because Eleanor the Wolverine Roosevelt was right there for the run-in. Man, lesson learned for that guy. Don't run into the ring when Eleanor Roosevelt is standing there. You are not gonna get that steel chair to connect with anything. That guy is a very significant problem. There goes the car. Everybody's fine. We knew that car was going to go. Fire in the hole, saith the Eleanor Roosevelt. Alright, so Napoleon, I don't suppose you can get yourself to the thing, can you? Probably not. Not and hack it, because you're fast, but you're not that fast. You can come over here and wreck these guys, though, with a nice little Granado, and that's exactly what we're going to have you do. We don't need you over here, do we? No, we should... We have more than enough firepower to mop all that crap up. So, the Emperor comes around back. We're going to have him throw a nice little Granado. Granado! And if I'm going to kill anybody, I want that person to be Rocket Man. So, enjoy this combination plate of grenade and exploding vehicle, Rocket Man. Or the... Okay, the vehicle could not explode because... Sure. So Helen Keller has a bunch of squad sight shots, which is good. We have a lot of people who are not in fantastic positions, and we need them dead. This guy behind the car over here, though... This guy is an issue. Marconi, we only have one option for Marconi. He's got to reload. So Jack Kirby can't see this guy. We could walk over there and take a flank shot with him. Alright, well, Bloody Mary can't move and fire, so let's see what she's got on offer here. Double 40%, 6... I don't really need to kill any of those guys, because they're all grenadable. 95 for that. And also, we got a number of people who are going to be able to hit those dudes. That is a Rocket Man. Choices, choices. No, I think we take the Rocket Man, actually. We had a 65. Double 65s at the Rocket Man. We gotta have this guy be dead. So, of course, we're gonna double whiff. Oh, there we go. Right, we got him. Alright, so the Rocket Man is down. Keller, we'll come back to you in a moment, because we're gonna come back to Helen Keller, or to Helen Keller, because we may need her to, we may need Helen Keller to do a little bit of command for us. Ava Perón has in the zone, and she has one person flanked. Who is it? That guy. 82% to kill him and go in the zone. She could also move. Before firing, if we have her move to here, she's going to have 2 units flanked. But then who's going to kill this guy? What's your chance to hit that guy from here? 75 is pretty good. I think Ava Perón's got to stay put. We're going to take the higher percentage shot first. Well, that really sucks a lot. Okay, that was very unfortunate. So now we kind of have to go into damage control mode, because we're in a little bit of trouble. Ernie, I don't really want you to stay there. Well, Ernest Shackleton could come kill that guy. Actually, I think that's Ernie's best move. Alright, Ernie, get over there and kill that man. Ernest Shackleton, once again to the rescue, because Ava Perón is fucking terrible at her job. And you picking up the kill, that's fine. Alright then, we can't leave you standing out in the open with no cover, that's simply not gonna work. So, Tomoe goes in, it's grenade time, so let's make this, let's turn this into Grenade City. Grenade City, much like Party City, except with less balloons, less confetti, less crepe paper, and less generalized amounts of fun. Party City, vastly more enjoyable than Grenade City. Take me down to Grenado City where the grass is brown and everybody is exploded. Oh, won't you please take me home? Yeah. We cannot use this car for cover because that car is going to explode. This puts Eleanor Roosevelt in a very undesirable position. She's almost going to have to be standing in the open, which is bad because we have units that are going to be able to shoot at her if she is in the open. This run-in over here is... Alright, well, Kirby, this is all you. A critical here would certainly be lovely if you could actually one-shot kill this guy. We'd all be real happy. Okay, thank you. That was actually remarkably huge. You have no idea how big that was. Alright, so that guy can die. 80, 90... Helen Keller can kill whatever there is that needs to be killed. We only have Helen Keller and Eleanor Roosevelt left. Alright, well, Roosevelt is in a bad spot. We can't take cover there. We could come here and kill two guys, but that leaves this guy and that guy both unaccounted for, both of whom would have fantastic shots at Eleanor Roosevelt. Also, somebody has to kill this dude. Gotta do something about Cuba. Alright, well, this is probably going to be the best of a bunch of bad choices. It does give us some cover, and this should be a kill, and also activate hit and run, because that guy's not in any sort of cover. He's dead. Roosevelt has 2 more shots, neither one of which is particularly good. I guess we take this one. Oh, Eleanor Roosevelt. God damn, every time she pulls the trigger, another one bites the dust. Eleanor Roosevelt is goddamn remarkable. 90% to hit that guy. 80% to hit that guy. I'm going to take the 90. I can't trust people with a 10%er. This does leave one unit unaccounted for, which is unfortunate, because he is going to get a fire. See, did I not just kill that guy? I thought I just killed that guy. Well, he's going to move because he's flying. Also, he's next to a car that just exploded. That guy's going to get the hell out of Dodge. This guy is the dangerous guy. Oh, he's going to kill it. No, he's not going to stand in the open. Alright, so Exalt, once again, the derp AI is foolishly forgiving killing shots in order to get the intelligence, which I guess is not necessarily derpy. It is kind of what they're supposed to be doing on this mission. Yet another car explodes in a fiery ball of death. Run-ins? No run-ins. Run-ins must be next turn. Alright, Mary Stewart, why don't you just go ahead and open up on whatever your best shot is. Double 50%. So either one that hits, it kills, so let's take it. There's one dead guy. Down you go. You know what, Marconi? I think we're going to put you on top of the bus next to Helen Keller. You and Helen can be our... Oh, you don't have... Why do you not have Kestrel armor, Guglielmo? I'm confused. You should have Kestrel armor, sir? Alright, well, I guess we'll put you up here. Kirby, what can you even see? Nothing useful. I'm going to bring you over here, Kirby. Put you in full cover, and I'm actually going to put you on Overwatch, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a run-in somewhere on that side of the map that we're relatively poorly equipped to handle. Napoleon, I'm going to bring you over here next to the thing, but we don't need to hack it. In fact, I was going to have you pistol a guy, but looks like he's not there to be pistoled. You know what? I think Napoleon probably has... excuse me? That was weird. I think Napoleon probably has enough kills, actually. Let's have Tomoe goes in. You know what, Tomoe? Just suppress him to death. It's fine. X-ray lock. There you go. Eleanor, let's get you over here, where that guy used to be, and you can reload.
We're green to go.
Ernest Shackleton, we're going to bring you over here. We're going to put you also on a reload, Ernie. Ava Perone's going to reload. Napoleon, why don't you just go on Overwatch? Helen Keller, against my better judgment, I'm actually going to put you on Overwatch as well, because there's almost always a guy that lands on top of that bus, and it's really irritating. Napoleon with the pistol shot! I'm telling you, the little corporal, you can't say no to the guy. He's just so awesome. Oh, I really like the engineer as covert operative meta. It's so strong. It is so strong. That guy is all the way dead. We got another run-in coming from over here. All right, well, that guy is also in a very bad spot. And Jack Kirby with a little bit of Overwatch. We were expecting this guy to run in. The miss is less fortunate, and our point of view here has gone basically overhead. Here comes Helen Keller's 90% Overwatch shot. All right, Deadeye. You can't sneak up on Helen Keller. She's like the world's greatest blind and deaf assassin. You can't sneak up on her. She knows you're coming. And we got that asshole up there on Overwatch. Alright, well, Helen Keller and this guy in a straight-up Mexican standoff. Okay, I was going to make sure he does not have covering fire. He does not. You don't sneak up on Helen Keller, son. You just don't do it. When you try and sneak up on Helen Keller, that's what happens. You get shot right in your stupid face. Moe Gozen can see 3 enemies, huh? One of whom is that guy, and who could be easily killed with a grenade. I don't really think that's worth our time. We're going to bring Tomoe Gozen over here and soften these 2 up for Eva Perón. So we're going to apply the Snuggle Fabric Softening Bear method once again. I love that bear. We can hit them both, but I would rather just hit one for huge damage. If we hit them both, it's not going to do a whole lot. That guy's down to 1 health now. Good enough. We're definitely getting... we got Eleanor Roosevelt, too. We could hack the thing just out of an abundance of caution. I'm not sure we need it, though. Let's do this. I mean, this... Well, either we hack or we... Alright, let's save Napoleon for last. Because either we hack or we don't. We need to move him last. So Eva Perón's going to come to here. She's going to kill that guy and then take a shot at that guy. No, no. Do it in the right order. Can't miss. Can't fail to kill. It's 100% connect. Rocket Man has gone the way of Elton John, which is to say faded from the limelight. And she can shoot at this guy and also holo target. For once, Eva Perón not managing to miss the 80% connect. Mary Stewart actually has shots at this guy. Oh, well, let's just double 55. Either one hits, he's dead. That guy exploded into a cloud of blood. Holy crap, that was the goriest death animation I've ever seen. That guy just basically got liquefied. Ernest Shackleton's gonna come over here and shoot this man. You, sir, are somehow not flanked. Oddly enough, I don't know how that's not a flank shot, but he's still dead. 29 XL go down. No casualties for XCOM, a perfectly executed mission. I mean, we've got this one down pat. XL really needs to stop fucking with the Fountain Plaza map. They really should have learned their lesson by now. Last time it was coin-operated laundries. I guess we've really kind of busted them down. They had a whole coin-operated laundry enterprise in our last playthrough, and when we ruined that, this time they're basically just running around stealing change from fountains. That's how they finance their organization. It's all done through robbing public works. So Helen Deadeye Keller has achieved max rank. No question here. She's going to take double tap. That's got Keller sorted. Little Ava Don't Cry Perón also picking up a promotion, and this is interesting. I really like Tactical Sense, and Ava Perón, she has a terrible defense. Sprinter is fantastic, don't get me wrong. It's so good. But for Ava Perón, with as fast as she is, I'm not sure she needs Sprinter. If we're gonna have her be... Okay, here's the break mark for it. Does she have neural feedback, or does she have mind fray? That's the question. And before we promote Eva Perón, we need to know. Emperor Napoleon, of course, continuing his campaign of terror, not to be confused with the French Reign of Terror, which actually happened well after Napoleon was involved. That was French Revolution stuff. Or wait, was that before? Maybe that was before Napoleon. I can't remember. I think it was after. Anyway, 270 credits. That's good. We were out of cash. We had like $3. 18 weapon fragments meld, Exalt Intelligence.
Decryption complete.
Yes.
Eliminating statistical improbabilities for possible Exalt location.
And by that, she means scratching off one of the places we were just at. So let's take a quick look here at little Eva Perón, because we gotta know. Before we can finish Eva Perón's promotion, we gotta know. She does have neural feedback. Okay, since she has neural feedback, her job then is going to be to hunker down and get shot at. As such, I think Tactical Sense makes sense for Eva Perón. She's fast enough. The Tactical Sense, if she can see one enemy, is going to give her, take this negative penalty she has to her defense and enhance it. She also has Distortion Field, doesn't she? Not yet, but she will have Distortion Field. Okay. So with Distortion Field and Tactical Sense and Neural Feedback, she's going to be an excellent forward spotter. We can just run her up, have her spot the enemy, and if they target her and try to use... She's going to be hard to hit with bullets, and if they try to use a mental ability with her with a Mind Shield, her willpower, and neural feedback, she's basically a walking trap. She's a mental time bomb. She's basically a reverse scanner in that if you scan her brain, she makes your head explode instead of the vice versa, which is normally how scanners work. Because scanners are totally a thing that exists in the real world, by the way. Alright, so that's all taken care of. Let's head to the covert operation facility just to check, make sure we have What did we eliminate? Okay, so only 2 more Exalt missions are going to be required, and with that in the bag, I'm going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more XCOM, consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes every single day, though most of them don't go quite as well as this one did. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.